Welcome to our continuing 10-day deep dive into energy, into deeper awakening, and working with the challenges that we have been facing individually and collectively. We're delighted to have you here. We have had an amazing journey so far together. Yesterday, we took some time to do a lot of question and answer, and that's always such a powerful opportunity for us to not only share our own deep questions, but also kind of notice how, even though we didn't notice those questions before, we all share in those questions and can learn and be nourished by the answers and the wisdom that comes through that conversation. So we thank you for being a part of that interaction. And we are looking forward to today's very special event. We're going to go deeper into meditation and movement as meditation, and meditation through movement. And that's one of the really beautiful practices in wisdom healing Qigong, is using moving meditation, connecting the mind and the body, and really allowing the visualization and the activation of energy on all the levels to activate new possibility of health and healing on all levels in our own mind, body, and spirit. So with that said, I'd like to start by the gallery view, as we have initiated in our tradition here online. You know, part of the challenge of COVID and the lockdown has been the isolation and learning new ways to connect. And while it's always nice to be able to go up and give somebody a hug in person, I think we're learning a new way of connecting that can be really powerful. And that's by connecting our hearts. And in a way, I feel like it's important in this time. I don't know. I've always felt like whatever happens, happens for a reason. It's helping me, it's helping all of us to learn that next lesson in our life. And I feel like this challenge worldwide is taking us into our hearts and connecting us through our hearts in a very powerful way. So if you're comfortable opening up your video, I invite you to just take a moment and let's scan through the gallery. And as you look at the faces and the eyes of the people here, just feel their heart. Feel the intention that we're all sharing. Wave. You know, a smile is like a hug from your heart. Smiling to each of you. Feeling that power. How it really touches each of us when we receive that smile. And opening up now, also Master Mingtong is with us here, our founder and teacher of the Wisdom Healing Qigong here in the United States. We have a beautiful center in Santa Fe that we love to host live events through. And even though we can't have people there in person, we're still hosting a live event from there. He's there, and we're all connecting through this powerful energy field that we're creating together. So haola, all is well.
Haola, haola, haola. Welcome back. Welcome you. If you're new as well, I'm just want to check in. How many of us are new to Wisdom Healing Qigong? Raise your hand, please. So say hello. Welcome you. Beautiful. Again, knowing everybody join from not only the comfort of your home, but also from so many different places around the world. Just think about that. Truly warm my heart. And even further, we join with such purpose, such intention, and such commitment. And that's taking this connection, presence consciousness, yeah, to another level. So with that said, and I want to acknowledge you, welcome you, and also celebrating with you, and also really empower you to the next step, whatever next step on your own journey of healing and awakening. So whichever way, yeah, myself, the team, all the program we have can continuously help you, support you. I'll be mostly grateful. So as I have discovered wisdom healing Qigong 30 some years ago, and I didn't know how profound, how beneficial, what's the deeper meaning of this gift was. More I engage it, including practicing, teaching, more I continuously discovering the deep, profound meaning, implication for my personal life as well for life, everything I'm engaging. So it's the most precious, priceless gift of lifetime for me. And for that reason, I'm so passionate, want to share this gift with all of you. Even we had 10 days together, continue for a few more days, yeah. In these hours, yeah. I'm so enjoying, can share as much as possible with all of you. Yeah. And now it's become possible through internet. So, yeah, mostly I'm grateful for what we can share. So with that said, we have shared a lot already. So including, yeah, some example, experiencing some example practice, movement, sound, meditation. Another is the process. The process, not just mental step, the experience, yeah. Direct experience, yeah, of the process. So all that is shifting our energy, awakening, opening the deeper dimension of who we are. So today I will share another example of movement as meditation. So because of the limitation of time, I won't be able to, let's say we won't have time to teach all these movements step by step. As I mentioned before, we have all resources, all courses for you to learn step by step and continuously deepening. So in this short frame of time, I'd like to invite you to experience, and that's a little bit different from learning the practice, experiencing the practice. So with that said, we're going to spend a bit more time in the session and experiencing this one of the most powerful practice. When people ask me, what is your favorite practice? I can honestly say every practice is my favorite practice. Sometimes people asking, what is the most effective practice I should do? My answer is simple. Is the when you're doing it. Especially the when you're continuously, consistently doing it. That's the most effective practice. That's my most honest answer I can give to you. Most truthful answer I can give to you. So yes, for time limitation, sometimes I can only focus on particular practice that you choose to do for a period of time. But you can relax into a long-term possibility. Yeah. Not only how you can learn different practice over the time, but how you can focus on these different practice in different time frame over a period of time. And that become a very effective structure. So with that said, without further ado, we're going to do one of the practice called lift chi up, pour chi down method. So in China, when I learned that lift chi up, pour chi down method, takes 1 week, just 1 week of time, hours every day to learn this practice. So in the West, we don't have that kind of patience. We don't. So in the course, we spend roughly about 2 days. If you're adding up the hours, about 2 days to learn the practice. So just give you an example, the process. So with that said, let's standing up comfortably in your home, in front of the screen. Make sure you have enough room to move your arms this way and this way. That's the only space you need. So anything we do, especially the movement practice, and you making the best effort and do what you can. Do what you can at adjusting the practice according to your capacity, ability. So some of the movement, if it's too much, too intense for you to standing, you can do the movement by sitting. And some arm position, if it's too difficult, then you adjust according to your own ability. So the most important thing has been emphasizing again, is you learn to connect with your own body, learn to be aware the truth of your own body, learn to love your body unconditionally. Then in this process, you discover the deeper dimension of your body, including the energy, visible, invisible, including the healing power inside of your body, including all the resources you have been looking for. It's all inside of you already. So again, it's not about trying to be perfect in the movement, in the technique. It's about your intention, your willingness to connect with your body, loving your body, experience your body, discover the depths of your body. So when people ask me, how do you do the practice? The suggestion is very simple. Making the best effort and relaxing to the effort. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy all the sensation, feeling, experience. Starting accepting all the sensation, feeling, experience. Both comfortable, uncomfortable, intense and subtle, familiar or new. That's the most important guidance. If you can do that, then any practice you engage in becomes so much more effective, so much more beneficial. It's not about the technique itself. It's about how you're doing it. So with that said, starting with a comfortable posture, feet comfortably together. Internally, adjusting your spine with the intention of straightening your spine. Straighten your spine. Tucking your stomach, moving the tailbone forward, extending downward, and tucking your chin to the back of your neck. Shifting towards the back. Then lifting the bai hui in the top of your head upward. Rotating your shoulder joints. Softly. Releasing any tension. Now opening your armpit, relaxing your elbow to the side. And gently close your eye. And looking inwardly. And listening inwardly. Noticing inwardly. Continuously accepting, embracing your own body. All the sensation, feeling inside of your body. Your own body. Most sacred body. And the only body you have for this lifetime. We're learning to connect, learning to love, learning to appreciate, and learning to discover. And deeply acknowledging the pure energy, visible, invisible, as source of life within your body, permeating all dimensions of your body, your brain, your heart, your 5 organ system, your muscle, tissue, your cells, trillion cells made of energy. Energy naturally, without any boundary, connecting all existence of life, connecting with the earth beneath you, acknowledging the power of the earth, the ancient presence of the earth. And feeling the energy power permeating, gathering inside of your body. And continuously relaxing, allowing, opening, connecting with the energy of the universe above you, without any limitation, any separation. An ocean of energy above you encompassing the entire universe. naturally connecting, nourishing, encompassing within your body. And continuously relaxing, opening to the pure energy in front of you. Visible, invisible, expanding beyond the slough, beyond the mountain, the ocean, the horizon. Continuously relaxing, opening, connecting to the ocean of energy behind you, left side of you, right side of you, all around you. Visible, invisible, encompassing all existence of life, encompassing all life on the planet Earth, encompassing all life in this room, encompassing all life within this body. Deeply, consciously, allowing, connecting, opening, the flow of energy. Slow the movement. And slowly, gently open your eye. Continuously, visually follow the movement. Starting with your hand. Simply follow. Making the best effort. And relaxing to the effort. Continuously noticing, embracing all the sensation, feeling with a pure awareness, pure openness. Slowing down the movement. Slowing, quieting down your mind. Letting go of any thoughts, any concept, any story, any judgment, any expectation. Simply moving. Simply aware. Connecting with the deeper feeling of your heart. Continuously relaxing to the movement. Relaxing to the moment. Embracing all the sensation, feeling, both comfortable, uncomfortable, both intense and subtle. Feeling your arm moving, floating in the ocean of energy. Relaxing your shoulders down. Continuously, visually follow the movement. Simply noticing, connecting inside of you, inside of your body. Opening to the back, placing the low back area. Slowly sliding down around your hip. You don't have to look at me. Around the hip sides, knees, legs to your comfortable position. Keep your knees together. Now slowly open your hand to the side, to the front. Hands either touching your feet or facing your feet. Keep your knees together. Slowly moving your hip forward, slightly downward. Lifting your hip up slightly. Moving your hip forward, downward. Shifting the weight to the front. Shifting the weight to the back. Lifting the hip upward. One more time. Forward, downward, backward, upward. Holding your body. Slowly opening hand around your feet, around your legs. Slowly circling back to your inner leg. Sliding upward. Slowly noticing the internal sensation, feeling of your legs. Continue, relax. And gently close your eye. Simply noticing, embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of your body. Both intense and subtle. Feeling the depths of your body, the inner depths of your body. The interior of your body. The center of your body, Dantian. And slowly, gently, open your hand to the side. Gently open your eye, continuously, visually follow the movement. Relaxing. Connecting, acknowledging the earth beneath you, the infinite universe above you, the ocean of energy all around you. Acknowledging, we're connecting in this community. Hundreds, thousands of practitioners. With the pure intention of healing, awakening, nourishing life, all dimensions of life within us, slowly gathering the pure energy deeper and deeper. Middle finger placing yin tongue between your eyebrow, pointing to the center of your brain. The Senji Palace, the gateway to pure consciousness. Slowly opening, opening all the way to the back, placing the back of your head, pointing forward, relaxing. Internally straighten your spine. Slowly sliding down as much as you can. Slowly forward. To the back. Sliding down around the spine to the low back, placing the low back, pointing forward. Opening. Placing the navel. And continuously connecting with your body. Simply follow the instruction. Sliding your hands down around your lower abdomen, thighs, knees, legs, to a comfortable position. Hands touching the feet or parallel to your feet. Keep your knees together. Move your hips slightly forward, downward, backward, upward, forward, downward, backward, upward, forward, downward, backward, upward, holding your body. Opening the hands around the feet, around your leg. In the figure of 8 to the back of your leg, sliding upward slowly. Behind your knee, thighs, hip, upward. Placing the low back, pointing forward. And relaxing, noticing. Slowly opening around your waist to the side, to the front. Placing the navel. Slowly placing hands on top of each other, facing the navel, connecting to the center of your body. Gently close your eye. Simply noticing. Simply with the intention of connecting, discovering, experiencing the deeper dimensions of your body. Continuously embracing all the sensation, feeling inside of you. Both comfortable, uncomfortable, both intense and subtle, both familiar and new. Continuously relaxing, allowing, naturally deeply opening, connecting the flow of energy, the flow of life. Feeling the deeper aliveness, deeper awareness, deeper presence, wholeness. With gentle inner smile, slowly open your hands. Send in the most loving, healing energy information with howla internally to all dimensions of your body. Howla, howla, howla. Sending the howla to all dimensions of life in the oneness of energy. Howla, howla, howla. And slowly, gently open your eyes, and sharing our deepest gratitude, honoring the presence of each other. And slowly move your body freely, transition to your sitting position. So continuously noticing how you're feeling inside of you, inside of your body. So what we shared is about 2/3 of the entire routine, entire practice of lift, chair, porch down method. And the third part is more complex and difficult to visually follow. So I just shared first two parts. So with that said, just give you direct experience, whether first time or we've been practicing a while already. And it's an energetic movement. Discover the wholeness, the flow, the connection, the power of energy. So in this case, the immediate experience you may have is relaxation. Feel more relaxed, more relaxed. How many of us feel more relaxed right now? Raise your hand. How many of us feel more energized at the same time? Relaxed and energized somehow. Such a paradox, yeah. Feel more alive, energized. How many of us feel more present? Present, simply more present, with less story, less concept, less busyness. So I see many raised hands, whether it's simply just responding to my question or you have a question. In any case, yeah, we're going to transition to some time for question. Engage these questions. Any question can be beneficial. So I just want to say, Wisdom Healing Qigong, where we engaging with the question, is not about intellectual, not about finding the right answer. It's about opening or discovering, connecting, reconnecting the energetic options, new possibilities, new gateway. It's like a gateway to open to new experience, deeper experience, yeah, deeper discovery. So it's not about right, wrong, good and bad, should or shouldn't. So one of the common questions before anybody asks any question is, I'm feeling this way, feeling that way, I'm experiencing this, experiencing that. Is that normal? I'll give you a short answer, the most truthful answer. From Wisdom Healing Qigong point of view, everything is normal. Everything is normal. Anything, yeah, existing in the universe. That means existing in all forms, physical form, subtle energetic form, invisible form, conscious form, yeah. Personal, collective, the known, unknown. All existence is part of the existence of the universe. They're all normal. So it's about this process of continuous discovery, exploration beyond what we know. Beyond the expectation even. Beyond the label of good and bad, right, wrong, or should, shouldn't. So when people ask me, what is the wholeness? Wholeness, that means inclusiveness. Every aspect of yourself, every experience of yourself, every existence of life. It's not something we often idealize. Oh, only the perfect thing. When whatever things I love, I like my way, then that's part of the wholeness. The rest is So other day we're speaking of, letting go of the fight. This old habit of fighting enemies, all kind of enemies. Become almost impossible to experience true peace, true harmony, without embracing the wholeness. So let's shift into any question first. If we have more time, we can come back to whatever important topic. So with that said, let's starting with anyone can ask the question with the video and audio. If not, you can type in the chat as well.
So Anne, Paul, go ahead with your question.
Okay, thank you. Master Mingtong, I'm sorry, I did want to ask something similar to what you just said, but I have such a strong heartbeat whenever I do this very intense practice with the online retreat and now, and I hardly sleep. I don't know if it's the chi purification, but I was just wondering if I, other than allowing it, can do something different.
So it's a skill, not just mentally allowing. That's the first step. Mentally allowing, embracing whatever feeling, sensation, whatever the body is going through this process of working with energy. And the skill we're continuously learning is to relax, relax. So no matter whatever the sensation feeling, we learn to relax to the sensation feeling, relax to the body, relax to the energy. So on the other hand, yes, every individual responding to same energy we're sharing in different ways. All depends on our history, depends on our health conditions. Some are experiencing more discomfort, more intense sensation feeling, and some session, or all the session will change, your experience will change. Then over the time, you start noticing the body returning to the natural balance, natural wholeness. So when you're experiencing strong heartbeat for a period of time, it's part of the response. So intense energy, especially when you're engaging with the practice in intensive way, the more intense of your body responding. In this process of adjusting to this flow, to the wholeness. Sometimes even this process symptom getting worse. Sometimes familiar experience of discomfort arise. Sometimes surprised feeling of discomfort. So we're learning to embrace all that as part of the healing process. So for more experienced students, we know, understand, the most important part of this healing is chi purification. Without chi purification, you cannot truly change the energy pattern. So that's often challenging. Yeah. And the encouragement, the support, the continuous deeper understanding help you to continuously move forward. So of course, all related, the heartbeat, the emotional body, anxiety or not, stress level, the internal conditioning of life from the past. That's all related. So when part of the learning is letting go of over-analyzing one thing, instead of connecting whatever one thing with the rest. Oh, I connected my heart with the other organ system. Oh, I can connect the physical heart with the subtle energetic heart. That's the new choice we're learning. Instead of, oh, why the heart is beating too fast? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my heart? What did I do wrong? So this kind of response is continuously entangled in the old patterns. The heart needs to relax more. The heart needs to open more. The heart needs to experience life in a new way. So that is a very tangible example how applying the new choice from the energetic paradigm of wisdom healing Qigong to everyday life, including our health or healing process. So let's continue to next question.
So many questions. Oh boy.
I need to discipline myself to give a shorter answer.
Yeah. So Rob Gartner, you've got I think a few really good questions. Go ahead and start your list. See if I can help you get unmuted, Rob. Okay, go ahead. See if you can unmute. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, Master Mingtong. It's me again.
Hello, both of you. Great see family couples together, join together.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
I have two questions. At the end of your awakening vitality practice, for example, you give thanks, amongst other things, to the wisdom teacher within us. And I found that as I've continued my practice, I've been doing it for about 100 days now, I'm starting to feel an instinct, which I assume my wisdom teacher. But how do I know that my wisdom teacher is wise as you are and leading me the right direction? Is there any advice you can give us?
So your question is asking is how we trust our intuition, trust our deeper knowing.
Yeah, because I'm a novice, so I'd like to follow my instinct.
So often is like often the practical way of saying, we share with each other, say to each other, follow your heart. Yeah. When the mind, did enough work, whatever hard work, its own, process. Say, follow your heart. Follow your heart. That's such great advice. Yeah, great advice. So it's It's a learning process. Learn to trust this feeling, this instinct, this intuition. So these kind of deeper feeling or deep insight will come more often when you do Qigong practice. That's its natural outcome. And part of the benefit is when you in that Qigong state, you are free from overthinking, free from label, free from story, even free from judgment, expectation, so on. Naturally, the deeper knowing, deeper wisdom, deeper instinct start to reveal itself more often. It's always there, but unfortunately it's buried. On top is what's familiar, It's the thinking, the label, the judgment, the expectation, all these emotion, anxiety, whatever it might be, all the story piles up. Then whatever it's there, it's buried so deep. So it's like the teaching, the practice, both help you to, unlayer this, like onion, you peel off each layers, then discover the essence of who we are.
Okay, that's sound advice. Thank you. The other question I have, how important for the effectiveness of our practice is it to be familiar with and understand the various energy gates and the palaces of the Chinese system of medicine? Because we as non-Chinese people lack the background, the cultural and linguistic background. We don't understand Chinese. When you think of the Bai Hui, you think of all the things associated with those syllables, whereas for us it's just a foreign term and it's hard, it keeps us at a distance, I find. So I'd like to familiarize myself with the system and understand it better.
Yeah, good question. So just giving you the example of the movement we just did, lift, chair, pull, Qigong method. First and most important, understanding of all practicing wisdom healing Qigong, the number one priority is connecting your own mind with your body. No matter you see a beginner or intermediate, advanced students. That's the number one priority, continuously the number one priority. So ultimately, all Qigong practice, especially wisdom healing Qigong, the ultimate realization is a union of mind body. Nothing more, nothing less. The union of the mind body, that's the ultimate realization. Period. That's more important than anything else. Okay. Then the next question, is in this process, how you can connect in the mind body, how you can discover the energy, how you can awaken into this union. So the second aspect is the wholeness, the energetic wholeness. So the relationship between the mind energy, the second pieces, So in meditation, we cultivate awareness, such as mindfulness now so popular, But Qigong go beyond just awareness. Not only you're aware of energy, but you, let's say, walking with energy consciously. So the relationship between the mind and energy is more than just awareness of energy. So for example, where the mind goes, energy flows. And that's more important than any energy gates, any technique. Then next, even deeper, the energy information, how you're thinking, your thoughts, especially your belief, is directly affecting the energy. Without doing any movement, continuously programming your energy. So that's implication is how to access the energetic information, which is most healing, most beneficial, most life-fulfilling. Once you have these, most important, key, take time to cultivate that, Then, yes, have some knowledge of energy gates, energy center can be beneficial, enhancing your process. So in the Wisdom Healing Qigong, the learning is like this, the same, just by using the example, lift, chair, porch down method. In the beginning, when you learn the lift, chair, porch down method, you're learning these basic movement, how to move hands, arms, shoulders, how to coordinate in the rest of the body, how to pay attention, how to connect with the mind, the body, how to move in a subtle energy way. So that is the first stage, of learning. And the second stage of learning, not only you move much slower, you learn to letting go of the stress, the tension, the struggle, even the expectation. You learn to connect not only mind, body, but mind and energy. You start exploring this relationship between mind and energy. Instead of thinking, oh, energy is something other than myself, other than, part of my wholeness, including the mind. Then the next step, the third year, more focus on the energy gain. So in the second stage, you focus also on the energy center, the Dantian, the Huanyuan Palace, the Senji Palace, And sometimes we introduce the basic knowledge of the energy gates as well in that stage. So then the more advanced stage, you go to the 9 palace, 13 gates practice. So that's how that works, If you starting with the 9 palace, 13 gates, it's not going to be effective. You'll not be able to do it. Become just technique, become just another terminology, another distraction. So that's the process, Then ultimately, the most advanced stage is you forget about everything. It's about letting go instead of gaining anything, knowing anything, or adding anything. You simply let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
So what do you feel when you practice?
All these things simultaneously present.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That's the continuation. It's not like, oh, you move to the next stage, then the experience you had from previous stage disappears. It's not like one thing replacing another. It's this expansion. That's part of the wholeness. So in terms of expansion, yeah, you're expanding from the physical to subtle energetic, from immediate to greater skill to the infinite. But same time, you're coming back to the gathering to the internal, the penetration, the interior, the depths of your presence. So the union of mind, body, is so it's not intellectual. Yeah. It's about letting go of any separation. So that's its letting go part. Yeah, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Thank you for asking these deep questions. Let's continue to the next one.
Yes, Elsa, would you like to ask a question next?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Elsa.
I was wondering about visualization for lift you up, put you down. I guess it's sort of similar, but when you can't physically do the practice. I've just had surgery on my ankle, and I'm just laying here, and it'll be about 8 weeks of this. So just I've been doing the awakened vitality, and I can visualize that the energy flowing, but the lift you up, put you down. I'm curious about any tips on visualizing the energy when you have to lay down.
So there's only, 3 most important kind of visualization. One is, as I mentioned already, such as the lift up, push down method, the essence is energy expand, then gather, expand and gather. So anything help you to focus your mind in this kind of pattern of energy, movement energy. So you can start in from the center, such as Dantian, the energy ball expand to the universe, then gathering to the Dantian. And that is the most powerful visualization. You can use any part of the heart, any place discomfortable, the heart, for example, or shoulder, or any injury, any discomfort. From that place, you visualize in the ball of energy, expanding out to the universe, gathering to nourish this part of the body. So that's why the La Qi is so important. So when you mind still training yourself, you train your mind to concentrate, to visualize, often very difficult. Then you're using the movement, very gentle movement, La Qi, to support this concentration. And that is the most important visualization. And the second kind of visualization, is this oneness. In this ocean of energy, we visualize pretty much in every practice, right? Ocean of energy beneath you, ocean of energy above you, ocean of energy in front of you, behind you, left side of you, right side of you, deep inside of you. That's the second most important visualization. Actually, that's the first one we usually do first. And the third kind of visualization is visualizing a healthy condition, ideal condition, a happy condition inside of your body. Wherever, you want to give love, give healing. Using whatever images representing health, representing happiness, representing beauty for you. Position this image inside of your body. That's it. Three examples, like you using the most beautiful image, anatomic image of this part of the body, not the kind of sick kind of image from the medical book. A beautiful, So that is directly you're visualizing this body part as pure, as healthy, as transparent, as happy. And second kind of image is using a symbol. It can be a flower representing beauty, happiness, all that, for you. You can use a baby, especially even more powerful. Think of the baby of yourself. So these are three different kinds of visualization. Don't make it too complicated. Most importantly is simple, better. So when you're repeating the practice of visualization, you're developing this capacity of concentration. This concentration is very much relating to consistency. If you just, visualize this way, that way, but what about this? You're changing the image all the time. There's no consistency. There's no concentration. There's no power to it. Beautiful question, because it's so important in wisdom healing Qigong practice. In a way, if not more, equally powerful than doing the movement, than doing whatever active practice. Of course, if you combine the visualization with the movement, with sound, so on, then even more powerful. And so many practitioners recover from very disabled body, injury, even paralyzed, cannot physically do these practice. They're starting watching the practice. And all days they're using TV, now using computer, watching the practice. And more powerful when you're able to visualize. Because these three energy visualization I share with you is the very purpose of all the practice we're doing. Period. So it directly just focuses on the purpose. Instead of worry about, how much movement I can do, how perfect my sound is. So that's why visualization practice often considered as an advanced stage of training. It's called mind practice. So with a deep understanding, as I've been explained, over again, you can really connecting with what you're doing, including visualization, more purposefully, more effectively, more skillfully. So let's continue to next question.
First, Master, there's something weird on your end. When we speak, there's a big echo. It's hard to
Seems the interruption of signal, internet or something. I cannot hear you clearly. Can everybody see me, hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay, so what was your question? I'm sorry.
When we try to speak, there's an echo on your end.
Okay, the setup is same. Let's see. Okay, let's, any difference?
Your mic
Someone
is,
else speak, huh?
that's better.
The right position. So the best trick I have to work with technology is turn off on. That's called reset. And most time is effective. And you can think of Qigong is like that too. It's a reset. You're resetting your energy. You're resetting your system. You're resetting your story as well. More you're able to turn off, then more you can turn on in your way. So it's a fun analogy. Let's continue with one more question.
Okay, Zhao, would you like to unmute and ask your question? All right, if they can't unmute, their question was simply, can you clarify what all these enemies you talk about and how to get rid of them?
By time you say how to get rid of it, you are creating enemy. This idea of get ready anything is the very beginning of the battle, beginning of the war. Peace is about be peace with all existence. It's not an experience of the thinking mind can accomplish. The moment you're thinking how, you lose it. The moment you're thinking why, you lose it. The moment you're thinking should I, you lose it. So the most important piece we're learning is be peace with yourself. When you can truly be peace with yourself, then all the enemy disappear. So in this moment, you know it when you're feeling the peace. Yeah. You also know it if you don't feeling the peace. It's not something someone else can give to you. I'll tell you you're in peace or not. So again, this internal relationship with yourself. Yeah. We're learning, letting go of the fighting. We're fighting the pain, fighting the discomfort, fighting our own truth. We're blaming someone else for whatever is true for you, for yourself. We learn to letting go of the resistance, yeah. Resisting to change. Resisting to the new possibility. We resist into whatever identify as other than yourself. So all the wisdom tradition teach us the ultimate enemy is yourself. When you're continuously fighting the enemy inside of you, no one can win. All lose. Learn to accept yourself, love yourself, be peace with yourself, including be peace with the pain. And no one can, it's not about someone else. Yeah. We're talking about peace of the world. That is like superficial level of peace. Yeah. Peace is a direct experience of your own personal direct experience. So this inner peace, yeah, closely relating to this inner freedom, closely relate to this inner wholeness. Wholeness. So practically speaking, when your energy body settle, align, come back to the wholeness, you naturally feel this internal peace, internal freedom. doesn't matter what's the identification of enemy externally, all the reason behind it. Yeah. If this moment, if I identify the fly as my enemy, I'll be so irritated. I'll be so unsettled. Then my whole energy body will be fragmented. And today, it's only one fly. Sometimes I have 5 flies on my face. When I'm teaching, when I'm meditating, when I'm doing the practice. So here is not just acknowledging. If you want to discover peace for the world, the first test, first practice is be peace with all the flies. So boil down to it, yeah. Life is about internal choice. How are we responding to life? How are we responding to the circumstances? How are we responding to your own story and story of others? And the first step is become more aware of your response. Not only just conscious response, unconscious response, the habit. The reaction. And recognizing, the energetic feeling beneath this response, especially reaction. Recognizing your own energy contraction. So you can, use the practice to open from contraction. And from this process, you naturally discover, open, or able to have a new option of response. New choice. More conscious choice, more wise choice, more beneficial choice, more truthful. So this response, a new response, is not just from your mind anymore, thinking mind anymore. It's also inclusive of a deep experience of your heart, even deep experience of your body. So your whole energy body, continue, connect. From that place, responding to the moment, responding to life. So this is another level of energetic wisdom, even beyond often categorized wisdom of body or wisdom such as intuition. It's from this wholeness. So again, every session we're taking a journey, taking a journey with many subjects we cover, including many questions we engaged. The main theme for this session is how to realize your internal peace in this time of struggle. So I give you the formula as well, explain how the practice relating to that formula. So now really it's up to you. Continue to discover, realize, experience. So with that said, I'm going to give a few minutes. Our team, Sarah and Selena, going to share more information, more inspiration from the community, including the upcoming events. So Sarah or Selena, whenever you're ready, let's share this inspiration first.
All right. You're referring to this really cool little 5-minute video we put together. All right.
Video first. Personally, I think I put the video together myself. I used to be artist.
You're still an artist. What do you mean you used to be?
Absolutely, no question about it.
Oh, okay. So let me see if I can share it with the sound and make it sound good for everyone. Let me invite everyone to close your videos. When we stream a video, it tends to glitch if the Zoom is holding too many videos simultaneously. So go ahead and close your video, and I will share this video. Do my best. All right. Okay. Hey, Stephanie, my computer is not allowing me to due to a security thing, and I'm not sure why. Are you available to try to share the video?
Give me a minute or two to get it set
Okay.
up. I think so.
So while we're queuing that up, Master Mingtong, we've had some really wonderful questions. Particularly one has been, what have people experienced after practicing for like 100 days or a little while? And we've got so many people tuned in right now who have been in our courses or in retreats. And I just want to invite you, who I know Rob put something in the chat, if you have a little couple sentences that you want to share in the chat, we'd love to hear from you. And I know people are curious, what difference has it made? And everyone has such a beautiful, unique, and powerful story. It's wonderful to hear that. The video we're about to share is about, our pivot here at the Chi Center, turning so many of our courses and retreats online, and the effect that the online retreat experience has had on so many of our participants. So we are excited to share this with you. Are you just about ready there, Stephanie? All right, while you're getting that up, let me just share, we have some special bonuses that we've also put together. If you sign up for our upcoming retreat, any of the next 3 retreat events, we have this very special retreat bonus that we've put together. A series of videos on the following topics: finding the sacred in our daily lives, the structure of energy, transforming sadness, loss, and trauma, health as the foundation for a rich and fulfilling life, the wisdom healing Qigong approach and medication, the wisdom healing Qigong approach to food and other sensitivities, and 5 keys to complete and successful healing. A lot of you have asked, how can I work with this particular challenge or this particular disease? And some people have even asked, what about Parkinson's? We have had students working with Parkinson's making huge advances. Bianca Mollet completely cured herself of Parkinson's doing a combination of sound and movement practices from our system. So yes, it can be very effective. And we do recommend, just as he has been teaching us, doing this combination: sound healing, working on emotional healing, movement practices, and the visualization. It all goes together to work with your own particular symptoms and diagnoses. All right, so Stephanie, let me know. Are you ready now?
I think so. Let's see.
Excellent.
Together, we are in this most powerful, challenging time of pandemic. So all level of stress, anxiety, and challenge of uncertainty of life, even losing our loved ones, losing job, losing health, and so on. We're experiencing all these level of challenges in the personal level, but more importantly, in the collective levels. Not only the virus, is infectious, but on the other hand, the stress, the anxiety is more contagious, than the virus itself. So we're experiencing all of that, and not only for the time being, but continuously for months to come. The powerful question is, when we're facing these greater challenges, what can we do? How we can take care of our stress? So Wisdom Healing Qigong is about connecting the energy of life, connecting within your body, discovering the physical, emotional, mental, spiritual dimension. When you become more aware what the stress we're experiencing right now, you can take a more proactive process by doing the practice of movement, sound, visualization, and meditation. Allow you awakening the energy, opening the energy, shifting the energy from contraction, from stress, to open flow again, to deeper connection again, to deeper empowerment again, and allow you also transforming these most challenging emotions of fear, anxiety, worries, and sadness, anger, and so on, to more positive, more nourishing emotion, including empowerment, including confidence, including deep level of courage, deep level of compassion. So allow us to cultivate directly, experientially, this time of great need, self-love, self-compassion, self-care, and self-healing.
This was my first retreat. Very, very profound feeling of joy and feeling of just healing, a lot of healing, and just feeling a sense of belonging. And thank you.
So love in every aspect, connection in every aspect, from the personal to the whole, and harmony, harmoniousness that exists in this community.
Love, the love has been so palpable, just pure love.
And discover the excitement that we had as a child, and forget about the aging, just build the vitality, learn how to live.
Light and love. And I found my smile. It feels like snuggling into the arms of Divine Mother. Like
retreat, I felt so much peacefulness.
Joy and blessing of having your teacher, the teaching, and the community.
A profound way to connect with others, whether I can see them or not. I can always feel and never feel alone.
I have reclaimed my heart, and I realize my essence.
transforming myself, community, and the world.
Pure consciousness is the path to unfolding my real happy self, and Qigong unfolding my real happy life.
Slow the internet so we can join together, amplifying the power, amplifying the wisdom, amplifying the love, amplifying the compassion, also amplifying this creativity to embody wisdom, embody healing, embody consciousness. Sending you blessing of Hao-La, Hao-La, Hao-La. Hao-La means all is well in the oneness of pure energy, oneness of creation of life, and also means getting better in all dimensions of physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, personal, and collective, with conscious choice, conscious cultivation, conscious embodiment. Hao-La.
So thank you. That's a beautiful sharing that we got to hear from our participants. And thank you for sharing in the chat about your own experiences so others can see what a difference your practice has made in all of the little ways and sometimes very big ways.
Honestly, it's been life-changing for me. This retreat has been profoundly moving for me. I'm just so thankful to.
We're still hearing Stephanie. There was some follow-up video that was still playing. So I shared the bonuses. If you join in the upcoming retreat, I want to share the banner one more time with the links that you can connect to sign up. We still have a lot of people asking the question, are there scholarships available? You know, which one will work best for me? And so we just encourage you to go to the website, and if the scholarship link is there on the page, if you go to qicenter.com/online retreats and go to the bottom, you can click on that to access our scholarship application. And someone also asked, well, what if I'm a beginner? Is the retreat okay to start there? Absolutely. Just like this experience on these 10 days, or even if you've been here for a couple of the days. I know people have been joining in new, throughout these weeks, and any level. We have people who've been with us for many, many years, many retreats here, and be with us in retreats, and we have beginners. We all come together, and it creates this cauldron. I love the word alchemy. It creates this cauldron of this chemistry that our challenges, our experiences, our practice, and we enrich one another. And so it's wonderful to have people at all levels in a retreat. So yes, it's a great place to start as a beginner. Take a deep dive if you have the time and the capacity to do that now in your schedule. We'd love to have you. The only exception is that last 10 days is going to be kind of a level 3 advanced pure consciousness retreat. And so we do ask that you have a foundation in pure consciousness, either by taking the September 29th retreat, you do a full 20 days, or if you already have experience with our online courses or other retreats in pure consciousness. So I hope that makes sense. Let me look at the chat and see if we've got some more questions coming in. Looks like a lot of people still sharing their own personal healing stories. How do we access the bonus videos? I've signed up already and I'm working on my retreat questions. Okay, so we just put that bonus together, so I'm sure it will be going out soon. Selena, do you want to jump on that question?
Yeah, I do. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, we just decided on this bonus this morning, And so the videos, I'm collecting them all now, and they'll be in your course maybe by tomorrow. Let's just say by tomorrow, and then you can start to go through them.
Wonderful. Master Mingtong, we were getting that echo again. So I just muted your microphone. I don't know if you have to reset. There's something funky going on with your system. So, all right. Is lift you up, port you down in the retreat? Master Mingtong, would you like to take that one?
So we're going to do all these practice, awakening vitality, lift your porch down, sound healing, and of course, pure consciousness for the last 20 days. And it's all inclusive, but different emphasis in terms of still limited time we have. So as we mentioned, takes at least 2 days to learn lift your porch down method. So we don't have 2 days just spend on one practice only, and then also repeating every day. So we're going to do the practice, experience the practice without spend too much time learning step by step. Everything is included, but the process is slightly different for each program.
Yeah, I love how you explained at the beginning of today's session to experience the practices. And that's really what retreat is about. It's an experience, a deep dive into this healing field, intensely into the teachings, the practice. It's not really so much about taking a class where you're learning something. And even we encourage you when you're in retreat to let go of taking notes, let go of trying to remember everything, even though he occasionally will say, what did we do yesterday? You did a pop quiz these 10 days. So, but, just going into what's your experience been? What's shifted in you? And that's what this is about. It is a healing, transformative experience, and you're going to get to experience a lot. And what's exciting about these retreat experiences is although we make our best effort to plan what we're going to do, Master Mingtong has an amazing ability to tap into the field that is created by all of you who are present in the event and teach to that field. Just kind of let that sink in a little bit. There's something really amazing beyond what we can control. Each person is called, feels like, I need to go to this retreat. And that is creating this field that then will be a place where each of us can go deeper to our own next level. We all come together, not by accident. And so Master Mingtong is a master at teaching to that field. So just be open. My best advice that I always have for people is come to a retreat with a beginner's mind. Let go of your expectations other than to receive, and it will be a powerful experience for you. All right. Any other questions, Selena, in the chat we need to address?
I think I've got them, but I'll just answer a couple in case they apply to others. Spring asked if my husband wants to join with me, if I need to pay for 2. And the answer is no. If you have someone else in your household, we would love for you to encourage them to practice with you. And we just call it a family discount, family treat for both of you to be online at the same time. And then there was a question about scholarships. And again, you could just go to the webpage. The very bottom of the page, there's a big orange button that gives you the information and an application for a scholarship. And Beth asked a great question about, I've joined the retreat, I've joined Qigong for Life Mastery. There's lots of YouTube videos. Where do I start? I'm going to let you answer that one, Sarah.
Yeah, so when you're in retreat, be in retreat. Just let your courses be for later, because these two events really complement each other. And the retreat is this intense experience. And then the courses is where you're going to unpack and learn more of the details. And so after the retreat is over, then you're going to go to your courses and just follow the material in the order that it's presented. You have a daily practice portal. There are guidances in there how to use that. And we suggest you do about one lesson per week to progress at a systematic, consistent pace and to support you in your ongoing continuity of practice and your ongoing healing and awakening that you will be initiating. And the courses will then continue that. Right. Hopefully that is clear. Anything
Master
else?
Mingtong, here's one question maybe you can answer. Karen's concerned that she has chronic fatigue and the retreat might be too intense or too long of a day for her. Would you like to answer that question?
Yeah, first of all, just coming back to what Sarah shared, you can think of analogy like all different kind of video available, free resource available on YouTube. That's more like you go into a food tasting party, tasting different wine, different food, different ingredients. So that's kind of the experience of the YouTube. Yeah. Then you go to the course, then you learn to enjoy, one meal, or few dishes. Really experience it deeply, yeah. And then you go to retreat, it's like whole thing enchilada available, the whole meals available, all meal available. So that's like a 3 different kind of experience. Like, very important to know, yeah. They're all serving the purpose in different ways. So the question of, people have specific challenges, especially physical challenge, chronic pain, fatigue, and even certain disabilities or any, feel low energy. Naturally, we're asking, can I really, sustain such intensity? And the answer is yes. And often it's surprising to everyone, to yourself, in life. Oh, I'm barely surviving, barely functioning, barely, survive the day. Now suddenly some more activity, and how can I do that? It's a very different dynamic of experience. Complete new way of relating to your body, relating to energy, relating to your life. Even you're making a lot of effort, but you learn to energize yourself. Yeah. Relaxing, energizing yourself. So it's not unusual. Pretty much every practitioner discovers surprise. So overall, the experience of retreat, our experience of everything we do, even these 10 free days, some of them you might knew, you may realize this is more than you expected. More than you can preconceived, determined. And as well, the intense retreat. The common experience is even for repeating students, and the common response is, oh my God, this is the best retreat yet. No matter how many retreats you've done, yeah. It's always beyond what you can expect. And that's the exciting part. That's the true nature of this work. When you go to the energy, everything is waiting for you. Beyond your story, beyond your diagnosis, beyond your limited perceptions. It's not just conceptual, oh, everything is possible, but it's a direct experience of what is possible. Yeah. So when you are ready for A, then the B opens up. Oh my God, I'm discovering B beyond A. Then you're ready for B, then C opens up. Then like, you may discover, one step at a time, one experience at a time, but overall, then suddenly the whole mystery reveals itself, and takes time, takes your willingness, takes commitment to do it. And it's equally exciting for you as a practitioner, students, as well to myself as a teacher. We're here to explore together,
I want to also share, there's a really powerful story. Tom, now he works at the Chi Center, he shared his experience of going to retreats. And, when he started, there was very little he could do. We actually have a lot of people who have come to retreat, and they just have to like lay down and kind of cook in this energy field. And then after a couple days, they can start to do more and more. So like I said, it's an experience. It's not about what you can do or even how much you can actively participate. A lot of times it's that passive connecting that can be very powerful, shifting the energy in your own system. And it's just amazing to see the transformation in people from day one to day 5, day 7, or whatever, to the end of the retreat. So Selena put the link in. He actually shared his story with us, and we put a video together, a little YouTube video, and his story of his retreat experience and his physical challenges are there. The link is there if you'd like to watch how to work with really debilitating challenges, even though, you got to start somewhere. As you have often said, Master Mingtong, if you wait till you're well, now's the time. Yeah.
Sarah, we have a couple of people asking about if they need to miss a day or a part of a day due to a prior commitment during retreat, if they should just not sign up, or if there's another alternative. Would you like to answer that question?
Yeah, I have actually lots of experience having to dance with life and retreats. When I first started in Wisdom Healing Qigong, I would go to the retreats here in Colorado, and I had 3 little kids and a husband, and I didn't have permission to be gone for a solid 7 days. And so I would actually commute. I would come home for lunch. I would come home for dinner, and sometimes I would have to miss things. And what I experienced was actually by connecting with the retreat, even while doing these other things that I had to do, I was still somehow connected, and I was still progressing and able to come right back in. And, when we did a live event in person on site, we didn't have replays, but you'll actually have a portal with the videos being uploaded. So if your time zone or your schedule, you have to miss something, you can catch up on it either later in the week or after the event is over. And I want to share also, we had a participant in our online retreat who had to go to the hospital for some testing. You remember that, Master Mingtong? They had some serious medical procedures that they had to have done while they were in retreat. And I think they were listening to it while they were in the hospital, and they were so calm. They were able to really deal with something that would normally be a very stressful situation in a completely different place internally by being in retreat while they were working with these other appointments.
So the bottom line from my experience, if Tom can do it and everyone else can do it, speaking of the challenges in all levels, physical, chronic pain, depression, anxiety, cancers, leukemias, and Lyme disease, and even diagnosed as Parkinson-like symptoms. Everything you name it is like whole collective disease of a humanity we're experiencing right now. He had all of them under all different kind of drugs. I don't know any of these names. When occasion he shared, take him 2 hours every time, go slow the medicine box every time. And now took him 2 years completely letting go of all medication, all medication. Some of the medication was life-death medication. On for decade, totally free. Come back to life fully. And now walking after many years of not able to work. And these are not just individual cases, it's happening all the time, all the time. So as I mentioned, you know, everything is happening faster now, more effective. The whole process is accelerating now due to the collective work, accumulative work, due to the evolution, due to the contribution of commitment of this whole community, as well how we are, you know, doing the online program from last 10 years of experience, non-stop experience. Yeah. So with that said, thank you for joining us. Anything else Sarah and Selena want to add, or any other question we can address?
I'll put the links to the online retreat page again in the chat, or maybe Sarah can do that, or one of us will do that quickly. And we also have folks available if you have more questions about the retreat, if it's really the right thing for you, if it's how to apply it best in your life. And those appointments are free, and you can sign up for a time that suits you at qicenter.com/conversation. You can have a conversation with one of our senior teachers about the retreats that are coming up.
Yeah, I think we covered it today.
Yeah, my deepest wish is everybody here can make it. My deepest wish is to hear your deep healing story at the end of the retreat, or the 10 days, 20 days, or even 30 days. And the even deepest wish is to see how your health life can be transformed for years to come, for the rest of our life, and how that can impact continuously for next generation, for the whole world. So thank you everyone. Yes, Sarah.
One more, this is a really good question. So if we commit to the retreat and we have to miss a day, how do we do that? Do we have to catch up on the recording, or do we just jump right back in? Just jump right back in. It's not like you miss a teaching and you've got to go back and watch it to know and be able to get back in the flow. Just come right back in. You can watch it later, even after the retreat is over. You'll be surprised how once you're connected with the field of the retreat, you'll be following, even if you're not present. Okay, so just trust the process. Yeah. All right, thank you. Shall we do our howlas blessing?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Again, connecting with your own mind, body, heart, spirit, energetic wholeness as we continuously discoveringly connecting, including in this session. Connecting with the wholeness of this community. All the big hearts, all the love, all the healing, all the deep commitment, intention, and feeling it in your body, in your heart, in your wholeness. We say, Howla. 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 Looking forward to see you soon. Have a great day. Howla day.